Hi, in this video we're going to learn how to do a Missouri warrant search. So to get started, go to MissouriPublicRecords.org. I'll have a link in the description, or you can click on that, or you can just type it into your browser. Well, first thing to consider, on the home page you have lots of public record databases. They're alphabetized, so depending on what you're doing for your search, you might be able to actually find some of these useful. Now we're going to focus on warrants. So if you go hover over other records, we have things, these would be considered the most sought after records, and so we created specialized pages for them. So anything from background checks to vital information, property records, things like that. So find warrant search, and what this will bring you is the specialized page. Now, state of Missouri doesn't have like a specific database for just searching warrants. Statewide, at the county level, if there is a county that has a database available, we will display that link here. If not, we will give you contact information here that you can call and talk to a police department, sheriff's department, or maybe a specialized warrant division. Now, another thing to consider when searching for warrants is arrest and bench warrants have to be made by a judge. So anytime something happens in court, a court document is created, and so court documents are considered public information. Depending on how sensitive the case is, you can also go research court records. So if I hover over other records, we have a page for court records, and you can go research court records to see if there was some type of a document created in a specific name, and see if there's a warrant out for their arrest that way. You can you have a couple of different systems here, the circuit courts and then the municipal courts, so you might have to look at both of them. And sometimes if there isn't you can't find something online, sometimes you would have to go, they literally have special public terminals in maybe the court of clerk's office or a courthouse, and the public can come in and just use these to discover information. So if you can't find it online, that might be another way of doing it, but there are a couple of ways to actually search court dockets online, so you could try those out also. Let's see, let me go back here. Okay, so the options that you have, you can check at the county level with the police department, with the sheriff's department. You can use court records. Another thing to consider is if you are looking for criminal related, arrest related information, is the name, the search box on top here. And what this does is it doesn't just look at county records or statewide records in Missouri, it also goes outside the state. So if you are looking for criminal arrest information, things like that, why would this be important? Because it first of all, it compiles lots of databases from even in the state of Missouri, but also with on the outside of the state. So multiple states, multiple databases. So it's an easy to use system. You just type in a name, it's almost instantaneous. There's not a lot of jumping around. And why it's great, let's say somebody has a criminal past in say South Carolina, maybe Florida, and now they're living in Missouri. You're not necessarily going to find that information just checking county records or state records in Missouri. So to make sure you have your bases covered, make sure you're more informed, you want to use the private database also. So with that said, MissouriPublicRecords.org. Come on down and get started on your Missouri warrant search. Thank you.